Welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Great War mod. We're playing the Russian Revolution as the Bolsheviks. And last time around we were able to successfully conclude the revolution. However, to make it... we need to make sure that it stays that way. So since last time around, as I thought, I just needed to end turn, and the bug with me not being able to move out of the province that the unit was originally situated in has now gone away. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys. I'm going to take up this place to make sure that we hold that. Since we have quite a strong army here, what we would need, I think we need some... would be nice with some heavy artillery. And we can afford to get some troops here that will take a few more turns to get. However, we need... you know what? We need to move really quickly to try and seize this area. One of the main problems when we are reduced like this in size, we hold 3 territories, is... you know what? I can get the... no, I can't get heavy artillery here. What we need to do is we need to move as quick as possible, actually, away from this region and take Estonia, because if we go to, not there, government, trade has dropped drastically. So before, or at the before revolution, I made about 20,000 in trade as Russia. Now we make 5,000. And since also, as I said, I've test played this quite a bit of times, I know that the German fleet, which is situated right here and right here, is going to split off, and they're going to attack both the docks over in England and in France. And with the loss of that trade means that we are only going to be able to trade with Portugal, so we're going to be down to just 400 from trade, because we're going to lose these two. So we need to open up more trade routes through our industry here, and it could also be nice to see if we cannot build up... damn, the Germans have pretty strong fleet. It's going to take... it would take me too long to try and break that fleet. Right, that's not an option. Not now, anyways. So we're going to take the army. We're going to march it over here. We still need that resupply. We're going to do like that. And we're going to have... we're still going to get the revolutionary sailors and the heavy artillery. We just need to get some extra troops as well. Let's see. Patriotic Levy. Patriotic Levy actually has more morale than the Volk battalion, or the paramilitaries, but we're gonna get paramilitaries anyways, and we're gonna send them to reinforce here. We need a lot more troops as well. I think we need just lots of troops everywhere, so more revolutionary troops. Maybe not here, actually. Here we can take the time to recruit some better troops. So how about the Order of the Red Banner? We can get 4 of those. Anyone else that takes a lot of turns? Rifle Grenadiers, that's nice. Moscow, completely open, and we've got a really good rail connection to a full stack of white forces right there, which I think it looks like they can move directly to Moscow. So here we need just a load of patriotic militia to spawn, and hopefully we'll be able to deal with the enemy. The Hussars move further than revolutionary cavalry. Should I send the cavalry down? We don't really need that much troops up there, so yeah, let's start moving them that way. Same with the machine gun, actually. There's no one's gonna attack this place. And the revolutionary battalion as well. And what we'll keep is we'll keep these partisans just to keep these areas under control. We have the Navy. Mostly what the Navy is going to do, since I'm not going to move for Finland right away, they're just going to block so that Finland can't move over and attack us. And then we have the escape route. So the generals need to escape. We're going to move him over there. We're going to go move Bursilov up here. This army is going to move slightly off the bridge, just so this army can join. Put those two together, and then we need to be able to see what the enemy is up to. So I've got a lot of these spy aircraft all over the place. So we're gonna take these. Come on. There. And we're gonna take these and we're gonna place them outside all of these enemy centers. Already have a plane there. So you'll continue on there. Might be good to see what the Germans are up to as well. Borislav over here, he can actually go all the way down here if he makes it. Then we got 2 planes in Poland, one of which is going to head off to the capital, Ukraine, and then this guy is going to head over to there. I wonder why I'm seeing this. I don't think I have an aircraft here. I can't. There it is. We did have an aircraft. He's going to move down through here, and he's going to move. I don't know where we're going to put him, but maybe, you know what? All the way over here in the white Russian headquarters. Okay, so all the planes are kind of on the way, unless I have some in Poland, which I don't need because they're my protectorate. So I'm going to see everything here, anyways. Right, that's the moves. Let's go ahead and end turn, and then see if we cannot push, claim this, and open up trade to the world again. Right, let's go ahead and end turn. Right, we have the general, which we defeated in the first episode, and actually killed, has come back, and he's joined us. He's seen the light. Okay, looks like they're not there. I mean, the main force was stuck down here. Wait, where is it? It's not seen anymore. We're gonna continue our advance though. The revolution must continue. And we need that port. And we're gonna send all of these to support. General can sit here. We've got 3 extra slots now. This area is safe. So let's get 4 units of the Order of the Red Banner. We're gonna get the other 4 down here. Whereas, just as I predicted, a movement of white units have moved in. For some reason, I mean, we had really good movement range all the way from there, but here it becomes really shit for some reason. Wilson's 14 points. United States President Woodrow Wilson has issued 14 points blueprint for peace in Europe. These are the end of secret treaties. International seas shall be free to navigate. Free trade. Worldwide reduction in weapons and armies. Colonial claims over land in regions will be fair. Russia will be allowed to determine its own form of government. Germany forces will leave Russian soil. German troops will evacuate Belgium, and Belgium will be... German troops will evacuate Belgium, and Belgium will be an independent country. France will... he just wanted to make sure that they got it, so he put it in twice. Or that's what I thought at the beginning, but of course, independent country. France will regain all territory, including the disputed land of... The borders of Italy will be established such that all Italians within the all Italians will be within the country of Italy. Austria-Hungary will be allowed to continue to be an independent country. The Central Powers will evacuate Serbia, Montenegro, Romania, leaving them as an independent countries. The Turkish people of the Ottoman Empire will have their own country. Poland shall be an independent country. A League of Nations will be formed. We'll see how much of that works out. Lots of troops. Finland came about. We built something. Very nice. Building troops, building troops. Lots of patriotic levy. How about to switch it up, not just have patriotic levy, we'll have some of the paramilitaries as well. So we get loads of paramilitaries. Make sure that we keep up to date with the latest technologies to keep ahead of our enemies. Very good. What am I actually... Tractors, I don't know about that. Okay, so that's one of the few things. Submachine guns might be better, actually. Yes, yes, yes. And then these guys, which are trying to escape. The Great Escape. I think what we'll do is they can wait here until this army has pushed through, and then they can join with them. This guy can sneak through into Polish territory and then move up to the front line. Oh, we have an yes, this aircraft. Looks like this region has also fallen to... So part of Romania has fallen to some sort of Bolshevik or some red revolution there as well. You were gonna go over there. Set fire to the university. What is the diplomatic status of all these smaller countries? Have they... Let's see, we'll start with the Whites. So the Whites have allied themselves with the Ukrainians, the Latvians, and the Belarusians. Okay, so almost all nations here have gone into an alliance against me. Finland is just at war with me, they don't bother with alliances. Everyone kind of share an alliance against me. Yes. But that is hopefully going to change. Maybe can I put the general in this army? No, because I've reached the limit. Right, we'll end turn. Either way, this will be an auto-resolve. So most likely this is where the battle is going to go down. With that said, let's go ahead and end turn. Unfortunate for me, I had a little bit of a crash here in between the end turns. It seems it's fine though, but unfortunately I had not saved after last turn, so there's some discrepancies. The extra force is just one unit. But otherwise, it's much the same. Winter has come, so a lot of units are not doing too well. Especially the white force outside here. I think we might attack it though still, just so it doesn't go over and burn the factory over here. But it looks like we're not going to be able to make a lot of moves against the enemy. And then also our troops are not doing that hot in this winter cold. The generals making their way back. Wait, why am I moving them through here? We should wait. We're gonna wait for these guys to come down. So let's move. Oh, we're just out of range. Oh, this one might lead the attack. But he doesn't have what is necessary to actually initiate the attack, it seems. Is it because he needs the cannons? Well, since you can't actually initiate the attack, we'll just wait until next turn to attack. Means we'll have to spend one turn in winter, which is not great, but that's what we're gonna have to do. got some new troops on the way, with the fact that I've now got tons of patriotic levy. We've got 16 units of them, 360 men in each, means that we've got what? We've got probably around 5,000 men. Means that we can get some actual proper units. We're gonna get 4 units of the Red Banner elite units. Assault battalions are good, and they can spawn up ahead. Rifle grenades, that's good, and then we'll get some heavier weapons as well. I'm gonna get some heavy weapons out of this one. We're gonna get more troops out of this one. Maybe some barrier troops. Oof. Oh, I'm gonna run out of tax next turn. We'll run out of... we're gonna go minus. That's what's gonna happen. Also, as I predicted, the German attacked one side at least. So they didn't go attack the British. They concentrated their force and took out Normandy. So we're still making some trade. I think we might have opened up trade with... Oh, we can't actually, because yeah. We can't trade with the Dutch. Looks like the... Or maybe that's over in my Austrian campaign. The Germans have taken Normandy. They haven't taken Normandy in this one. However, the Italians have invaded and taken Marseille and Toulon. So that's not great for them. They've also taken Switzerland. There was also a change around here. The Ottomans actually broke their alliance with Germany, and also I think Spain declared war on them. They're also at war with Poland and Romania. Romania, which is right now actually laying siege to the Ottoman capital. Question is if the Ottomans are going to be managed or be able to consolidate all the troops in attack. The Romanians have two full stacks. It might be that Constantinople is going to fall. We're not actually getting any trade here, so are we getting any? No, we're getting nothing from raiding this area. 200 we're gaining from raiding the area, which is not a lot, but that's what we gotta do. Let's end turn and see if we can draw into battle. Let's not forget to save though this time around. Right, so I guess because I was thinking too much about the crash and the possibility of crashes and stuff like that, and I was preoccupied. I should have killed the White Force. I said I was gonna kill them before they attacked the factory over here. I didn't, and now the factory is on fire, and I cannot recruit any heavy artillery. We're still within range, so I should be able to take them out. Istanbul has fallen. It's part of Romania now. But the Turks have invaded Greek and Serbia. Or the Greeks and the Serbians. So they still hold territory, but not a lot. We've got the Order of the Red Banner over in... yeah, being recruited all over the place. Yes, I burnt down a factory here, so I was gonna able to just keep control out of this one. We've got attrition, not too bad. He only lost 3 out of his army, 97 there and 32 over there. So that's not too bad, I'd say. Most of these units aren't suffering. The partisans aren't suffering from the effects of winter condition. Neither is the cavalry or the artillery or the infantry, but the patriotic levy is. As we can see, with the fact that we were forced to stop right out here, meant that they were able to reinforce the region. So now they got a full stack to defend their capital. So they've got 4,000 men against our 2,600. However, we do have machine guns on artillery. So it should go pretty okay, hopefully. Let's just place these guys somewhere over here. For now, this general is about to join them. So we've got all the generals safe. And with that, let's go ahead and have the battle, shall we? Let's not forget to fight this time around. The winter is not going to stop us, so let's begin our attack. This time around, I am confident in deploying within the L shape. We're not going to get ambushed like we did in the Austria-Hungarian campaign, so no one's going to turn up around us. Most units are deployed on this side, so I've put enough troops to defend my machine guns. We've only got a few units of partisan. Gonna take this village and hold that. But otherwise, there's nothing to it, so let's go ahead and start. It's gonna advance some troops into the forest here. Gonna get these guys up, and this patriotic levy is going to move forward. Partisans into the forest. And machine guns rattling away against enemy cavalry. We've got the Latvian troops getting absolutely destroyed. Oh, I missed this. My machine guns tore up this unit, basically killed it in place. Let's advance our troops here. So now we're actually seeing the problem that I thought was going to happen in some of the other battles, where the enemy just kind of stands there. But I think maybe I can get them to become a little bit more active if I actually target them with my artillery. No? So, I'm not entirely sure how you get around this bug, where it's a town battle with a fort, or that used to have a fort. It doesn't anymore, but it still deploys in this kind of weird shape that kind of ruins these sort of fights. I'm not entirely sure how you get around that, or what the way is to make sure that that does not happen. Oh, now they start to wake up. Well, one unit. 2 units woke up because they came under rifle fire. Surprised we haven't been able to kill this cavalry unit. Destroy it so I can move up. Gonna put the cavalry over here. Right, they're gone. Most units here are gone. Time for the troops to advance. Get the machine guns. They can fire all the way out there. And they're tearing up this unit. And it's gone. We're gonna tell them to hold fire. Focus artillery further in here. Lots of cavalry, but I can't actually get at them from the angle that we're in now. What we'll do is we'll set up here so that they, if the enemy activates the cavalry, they will ride into our fire, and it won't be like we're on the back slope here. Actually, the general is starting to move. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We're surrounding them. So we move up the cavalry over there. Just gonna get all of the infantry strung out in a line. Partisans over there. Cavalry unit up on the hill. Not super effective, the artillery that's blasting them here. Might as well tell him to pick his own targets. So our infantry is now moving into the slaughter ground where the Latvian troops just stood and got shot down to the last man. Okay, a few units are kind of getting activated here. My partisans are opening fire on the enemy cavalry, or the general. And they're quickly losing manpower and dying. There goes the general. This unit was defeated. This infantry is gonna get defeated as well. Kind of just marching into us. Not the greatest of angles here, but let's get it done. Let's see if we can't wake them up now. We're gonna wake them up by charging into them. That general's unit is completely dead. Oh, they're returning fire now. So, we're actually getting a little bit of action out of them. Soviet cavalry, or Bolshevik cavalry charging in. They were able to open up fire upon us just before we struck them. So we did lose, in some units lost quite a lot. But it looks like I've at least woken up the bastards. We're gonna retreat the cavalry. And now we're gonna attack with the infantry. Take control of this ridge. Should be definitely have woken those guys up. Cavalry is pursuing. We've got their riflemen firing at us. Get the partisans into the woods. I think we'll get you up here. Oh, now they're storming kind of after us. Oh, they're coming for the partisans. Open fire if you please, unless you want to be completely overrun. Oh shit, they don't even have a stand your ground button. Luckily it wasn't actually... Oh, we actually saw their cavalry off. That unit trying to return fire, but under heavy artillery fire. That cavalry charge could have actually done something if they'd actually proper committed to it. But they didn't, did they? This one's still kind of preventing me from charging. These guys can charge. You will hold your fire though. First unit can fire. Will we reach? We did! The cavalry reached their target. The morale shock for the enemy was too much, plus their other units had already been overrun. And we achieved victory. We managed to get a port and will now be able to open up trade with a lot more of the world, so that I might not actually escape bankruptcy. But yeah, it's not a... this bug with them, it's not related... Well, it is related to the mod, but at the same time it's not, because I've seen this. If you've maybe been here since my Napoleon Total War 3, I know that happened quite a few times in that one, because they disabled the forts in that one. So it's all about the fact that when it's a bug that comes out of the disabled forts towns when you attack them and you get into this kind of battle. But there we go. Half of the Latvian force has been taken over, and we've in control of Estonia. Very good. Here's the result of the battle. We deployed 2,600 men against 4,000 enemies. All of the enemies were destroyed. And we lost about 700 men. Most kills comes from the machine guns, but then again the enemy just stood there and took it, so no surprise there. And we took control of this region. It's can't really what's it called? Recruit a lot here because I built a town market. We do have a few troops that we're able to build here, so we might want to see about getting some better than the patriotic levy. So start getting some other Red Army rifle battalions. We've got a port which opened up trade for us. So I will be able to set up trade with, say, Republican Spain. We'll set up trade with them. Italy will probably accept trade. Got trade with them. And Romania. We got trade with Romania because now Romania actually has a port when they took over Constantinople. So we've got some trade coming in here, and our raid, probably raiding Romanian trade, or when the Romanians are trading with one of our enemies. But that keeps us pretty nicely within budget. We're gonna charge down here as soon as possible and then bring these guys up. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.